walked into a bar.
Today on the show, I'm at the bar with ex-Premier League footballer and Celebs Go dating star Jermaine Pennant.
Oi, oi!
If he can wipe that kind of value off oil, imagine what he'll do to Joe Linton.
And beside Jermaine is last year's Love Island's very own Jordan Hames, who once described his biggest turn-off as loud women. Well, Jordan, we're going to get on just fine.
Oh dear, Amy's causing chaos already in the studio.
Look at all my games, it was more, setting up goals and putting crosses in and creating goals.
So, out of you and Mesut Ozil, who is the real assist king here?
Probably Mesut Ozil, mate.
Well, I think we played really well though. Anyway, I'm off to celebrate and go and get a bacon butty. With some of the lads. Although, Chris Smalling, you won't be coming, will you? Because you're a vegan.
Touchdown!
Okay, guys, week 3 was jam-packed, so let's get straight into the action. Monday night saw one of the biggest and best matchups of the season, with the Baltimore Ravens going up against last year's Super Bowl winners, the Kansas City Chiefs. There's a lot of talk at the moment about a possible loan to Bayern Munich for Callum Hudson-Odoi. Giroud's also linked with Juventus, so there are quite a lot of outgoings. But I think a loan deal for Callum Hudson-Odoi to Bayern Munich, that would just be unreal for him. He's only 19, and to be out there playing with world-class players, he's going to come back as one as well. And I think if he went out there and played for 2 seasons out in Germany, I think he would be unstoppable because that kid has got so much potential. It's unreal.
Would there not be a risk that he'd play in Germany and then want to move out there as a permanent deal?
That's always the risk, isn't it? But you've got to take that. And then if he does become a world-class player for Bayern and then they do want to keep him, then, we're going to get the money for it. It's a win-win situation, really.
We've got Amy Christophers with us today.
BBC Radio Control.
Tonight's EFL Cup third round, Leyton Orient against Spurs.
Okay, I don't think that one's actually going to be going ahead, though, because a lot of the Leyton Orient team have actually tested positive for coronavirus.
Radio Control.
You've only got to have a look at, the Brazilian team, They've all played futsal growing up. Portugal, they've played it as well. You got Socrates, Maradona, Pele, they've all played futsal, which has obviously gone in to help them be much better footballers. I mean, it would make sense to have that in schools as well. If we think that we're going to be competing with these other countries in big national tournaments, we need to be doing things like this, really. So it is a big hit for football in itself.
Yeah, and that was one of the points that Joe Payne was making.
A big stand-up point for me, you touched on it, Cookie. You started futsal about 11 years ago.
Fubar Radio.
Where do you think he'll go?
I read a story, I think it was in the Mirror, saying he was going to go to Newcastle.
I thought you were going to say Nuki then.
Nuki?
I was like,
yeah, that's just summer
things
holiday.
have got really bad.
Yeah.